not miserable. That's always safer. Wait, how does it taste? Wait, hold on. I was just all the video. I didn't want to do it. I could do it. Wait, last year was my battery. Still lagging. Yeah, it's probably gonna be. I get a lot loud. You're stupid. Do you think you could demonstrate the rap? Yeah. Okay, so there's the intro, and then there's the there's the intro, and then there's the teaser. There's the full teaser. Yeah. Still not. I love the teaser. How did it start? There you go. Wait, hold on. We're gonna do the mic game again. I'm not loving that game. We're doing the mic game again. They said let me move. They're in the street trying to avoid the mic game. Okay. Ready? I'm gonna start with the demonstrate intro rap. R.I.P. Her phone died. R.I.P. Bree's phone. She let the whole village down. I'm sorry, village. I tried. I should have tried it. It's always do you speak Korean. Spanish. Somebody's wig is off. Wig off. Okay. Okay, ready? It's okay, Bree. You're still lit. Somebody said you're still lit. Okay, here we go. Okay, wait. We're about to play the mic game. We're about to do the demonstrate intro rap. And when the mic comes to them, they better be ready. Okay. Top notch bunny dripping. Bossed up, now I'm getting. Hey, I'ma let them hate cause the whole squad love me. Oh, my girls in the line make it. Okay, 3 out of 4 ain't bad. My girls in the line make it. Okay, 3 out of 5. It's getting kind of bad. My girls in the line make it. Killed it. Nailed it. Okay. Now this one's harder. She said, Okay, ready? Why is everyone? You guys better get. Hold on. Everybody's like in the back. They literally ran away. Hold on. Everybody actually, they backed up. She's halfway into the parking lot. She's headed to the Hyatt over there. Hold on. Okay. I want everyone in tight. I want everyone tight. I want everyone. I don't know. I feel like I'm coming straight for him. Because the mic game is no fun if I get hit by a car trying to get to someone in the parking lot. Okay, this is harder. This is the teaser. You know what? I'm coming for free because you're representing the whole village right now. You're representing the whole village. I apologize. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna switch this up. We're gonna do the Start a Fire. Okay. The full Start a Fire rap because that's more recent. I think I got you. So there's no excuse. Okay, let's go. Brandon, you're in here. Okay. Bree, you are a real one. All right, here we go. How to start a fire start? Somebody start me off. Like the rap? All this call-in. Okay. Yeah, the rap. Uh-oh. I'm dead. Hi. Hi. Okay, ready? Coming straight for you. All this calling and sending blossom and blossoms got all my optimal options. Hey! I'm also mommy, I made it. Lucky Poppy, I'm popping. Back to Bree.
Wait, got up way off.
No, we already did that. We already did that.
Wait, okay. I got.
Okay, I'm gonna start over. All this calling and sending blossoms. Got all my optimal options. Looking awfully awesome. I'm awesome.
Mommy, I made it. Look, you poppy, I'm popping. My biology crazy. Popular pop. Lately. Let your stockings are dropping. That's there. You're a apologist.
I won't sweat on my edges, trying to put out no fires. I don't scratch no whips, I don't slash no tires. Boy, I ain't no snitch, I don't wear no wires. I'm the truth, so how I'm gonna be down with a liar, huh? Bree, what even? Can we get a heavy round of applause for this? Dang. Please bow. Please give a bow. Bow to your audience. No, they're all feeling you. They're like, that girl, slay. We shook. They said we shook.
That's with a good foundation of the day. Don't I look radiant?
Oh, that was too good. Okay, what else? We already rap Make Me Ah. We rap. What about? What else do we have? The which one? Oh, the tough cookie rap. Okay. Okay, here we go. I don't think anyone knows this one, so we're not going to play the mic game, are we? I'm not going to play the mic game with this one, because this was the freestyle over Tough Cookie, and that was never...
So that one?
I'm sorry, which one? She said what? She said, this one? I don't know.
I'm canceled.
Okay. Told him RaNia's back. Now the press is all in front of me. World is at my feet. Does that mean the world is under me? We could lose a beat and my heat would still be punishing. Name is Alex Reed. Nice to meet my future underlings. All this here for me? Offer all. This is humbling, but serve me up a rapper. Time to eat. My stomach's rumbling. They ducking and covering. Speak up, why they mumbling? I'll give them all a hug. They need some mothering. My fans are pretty also. Taking money while they mad. Seem like a single one about and laugh. Bill, hill. Ha. Ride so slow, flow so fast. Vroom. When we hit that gas, you know you ain't first, you last. Ricky Bobby, yes, I be raking them leaves. Straight up trimming them hedges. Came to snatch me some weaves. I be laying them edges. Other side of the world, past the wall in the Eiffel. I came to be an idol. Word, Bible. Chime down face with a ghetto mentality. Someone tell these princesses this ain't a principality. They smiled when I walked in. Was that just a formality? Cause they stabbed me from the back. Dang, where was the hospitality? I'll wear the crown, but I'm cool off the pageantry. All I know is when it's battle, then it's back to the savage me. Confiscate my mic. It's a weapon. I'ma murk you. Then straight back to the lab, cause my haters need something that's worked too. All I'm saying is anyone can get it. Take me longer to find some paper than to even do it to pen it. You'll be gone in 60 seconds. I wrote this verse in 7 minutes, and that includes sticking the wound and then rubbing the dirt in it. Thank you. So that one, we never even put that one out officially. They were just like, we had a press conference, and like the night before it was like 10 p.m. And they're like, yeah, we have that thing tomorrow. They're like, Alex, you're gonna do like a real long something. I was like, I am? They were like, yeah. I was like, okay. I was like, they were like, do a freestyle. I was like, you want me to get up on the stage in front of the press and like give a real freestyle, like where I'm like picking people, and they were like, no. I was like, okay. They're like, you're gonna go to the studio now. You're gonna record it. It's gonna be long because it needs to be a full song, and then you're gonna get on stage tomorrow in front of all the press and do it. And that was when I first got out to Korea, and I was like, oh Lord. So this is about to be my first impression, like, oh God. Okay. So went in, did that, and then I was like, well, let's at least put it out, like I spit it like 3 times or something. I was like, all that, and like I never even get to, so maybe we'll put that out. Yes.
Can you tell the story of how you got into RaNia?
Oh yeah, so I was in the studio. This is the story of how I got in RaNia. So I was in the studio, and I was just working on my project, and then in one of the other rooms, they were working on RaNia's project, and I mean, I'm goofy. Like, I just kind of, I popped my head in. I was on the way to the kitchen. I kind of like popped my head in with the beat, and it was a song that hasn't come out yet, by the way. So, yeah, and yeah, interesting.
I got you.
If there's one thing about this fandom, it's like they love tea. Like, anything I tweet, like half the time I'll be talking about basketball or food, and everyone's like, the group's breaking up. I'm like, wait, what? And then everyone's mad at me, and then I'm like, delete, and they're like, oh, she deleted it. The label made her delete it. And I'm like, oh my God, like, I can't win. Like, I can't. So anyway, back to the story. So I popped my head in. I kind of just started messing around, like freestyling, because the beat was like hard. I don't know if you guys know, but when they were doing Demonstrate, they were recording a lot of like hip hop stuff. Like the beats were all like super hard. So I was like, what is this? And then it ended up being K-pop, and I mean, it didn't even sound like K-pop because there was nothing over it. It was just the beat. So I was freestyling, messing around, and then the executive producer ended up being like, hey, you know, would you ever consider coming to Korea? Like, and he was like, you probably don't know what K-pop is. I was like, oh, I know. I'm aware. Like, I love K-pop. And I promise you, I was out there. It wasn't even 2 weeks. Like, I just told my parents, like, so they asked me to go to Korea. I'm going to be an idol. And my parents were like, oh, what? They're like, aren't you getting a little ahead of yourself? You're going to be an idol? I was like, no, that's like what it's called. Must we? Doing the most over there.
Like that.
My mind. Yeah, so then I went out. I was like, yeah, I'm headed out. My mom was like, are you sure this is legit? I was like, no. I'm not sure. No. Like, what is sure, you know? But no, I was like, it's legit, because they basically put me on a FaceTime call with the head of the label, and that was like kind of my auditioning process, where and the head of the label's super cool, by the way. Like, I really like him. You know, there's always, obviously, like, with the culture differences and everything, there's always going to be like friction on certain things, you know, and if you're an artist, you want to stick to your guns on certain things. But all in all, you know, I get along great with the head of the company, and so he was like excited. Like, whenever I got on the call with him, he was like, you're a real rapper. I was like, well, yeah, I mean, this is what I do. He's like, great. He's like, so can you come out at the end of the week? And I was like,
Hello.
right, yeah. And then it got even better than that, right? Right. That's what I should have said. You guys got my ticket? So I was like, the end of the week. He's like, yeah, because he's like, we're going to come out right after that. You know, I was like, come out where? He was like, the album. I was like,
Oh, wow. So was that fast?
it was that fast. When I got out there, it was basically the same thing as when I said I just barely had any time to get ready for Make Me Off.
Yeah.
It was the exact same thing. It was like, yeah, you're going to come out and we're going to put out the album. So I got there. I barely had time to like move my stuff in, and I was just on stage like before I knew it. Yeah. So that was crazy. I mean, it was all like, and I also didn't know it was going to be such a huge deal out there. Like, I knew that there had never been a black idol. Like, got that, you know. But for some reason, I just didn't realize how many people were going to like catch on right away. And it kind of like, I went to sleep. They didn't tell me they were even putting out the news that I was there. And I woke up and my phone was frozen, like with notifications, just frozen. Like, I couldn't move my phone. Like, it was just Twitter and like, and everything. And my phone was frozen. I kept shutting it off, turning it on. It was just like craziness. And I was like, I guess the news is out. Okay, people, don't die. Don't die. Come, why are you so far? Why are we so far? Why are we? Oh, you have to go to work?
Rock Talk Jayhawk with me.
Oh,
Okay,
can I? What are we doing? Rock Talk Jayhawk, okay, you?
Oh, wait, we might have to go.
Okay. Do you want someone else to film us, or selfie?
No, I can do a selfie one.
Okay. We're not looking really short.
Wait, maybe.
Here?
Okay.
Are you gonna count us in?
Yeah, I'll count it. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Rock Top J Hot, okay, you!
Thank
That's
you.
amazing. So nice to meet you. Thank you for coming. You made my day with this shirt. Oh my gosh.
I like to have 2 more questions.
Okay, as many questions. I'm gonna set this back up.
Are you gonna be like are you gonna be on like Weekly Idol or anything like the variety shows?
We don't even know. Like, I find out from the schedule. Like, I honestly find out my schedule from a fan. Yeah, I do. Like, I'll just like see it online.
What
Like
show
people.
do you wish to be on?
After school.
Oh, yeah.
I know. They were asking which variety show I would like hope to be on, and after school. That's my thing. Did I sign it for you? Oh my dad.
And I wish Eric was another
Spell your name for me.
C-H-A-R.
Oh,
Right.
I love it. C-H-A-R-N-E-L-E. N-E-L-E. Yes. I would have spelled it with 2 L's on accident. I'm glad I asked.
So, what groups do you like stand?
Let me think about that. I really liked 21. Like, that was my favorite. And Big Bang. And oh, you know who I'm loving right now though? Hakuna Matata. What are they called? Walmart?
I don't know the name, but I know who you're talking about.
I'm so into that. And then also, hold on, there's another one that I'm really feeling. Let me remember. What's their song? I can't remember. They're new. You know who's promoting right now. No, I like Twice, but I really like April, to be honest. I love April. Really? I love April because I like their baby come to me, baby kiss my lips. Oh, I love that.
He's gonna pass away.
I used to see them like backstage. We used to like, they're some of the sweetest ones. So when we would like talk and say hi, I was like, I love your song. They're like, I love your song. They're so cute. And they're so young and adorable. They like look like they're like 14 in person. They're so young. They're so cute.
What about EXID?
Who?
EXID.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I like everyone, but I feel like since I've been out there, it's been like so hard and busy that like it's not the same relationship with K-pop that I used to have, to where it was like I could really just like listen and enjoy and jam out. Now it's like, you know, I see them and talk to them, but I'm like so worried about like, okay, we're about to do this. Exactly, we have our schedule. So, I mean, I'm kind of like looking forward to like having a little bit of time off to where I can like actually go through and, you know, enjoy. Is there a bug by her?
Yes.
You're okay? The key is to stay calm.
Oh.
Did it? No, it didn't. Did it?
Oh, God.
We're gonna get it.
Apparently somebody's arguing. Like, she's no lesbian.
Okay.
Don't comment. Strange.
Alex? Yes.
Oh.
No.
What?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think they heard her. Yeah. They're talking about
So, like, since you're like a
TikTok,
writer,
EXID.
Since you're a writer and you write things.
I used to call them that.
how do you like stay creative and how do you still find motivation? Slowly getting back into writing, writing stories, and it's kind of hard to like find that place. So what do
Yeah,
you do?
that's a really good question, because I used to be very touchy where my creativity would like come and go and I didn't know how to like channel it or control it. It was like either I was feeling creative or I wasn't, and I just kind of like accepted that, like, yeah, I'm in a creative wave or I'm not. But I discovered that there's ways to maintain that, and it's actually what I do is I protect my creativity now. Like, I actually take that really seriously. Like, things that take me out of my creativity are things like reality. So I try my best to like compartmentalize like reality. Like when it comes to like just real life things like bills and politics and just things that suck, you know? And it's like, okay, I make sure that when I'm dedicating my time to those, I'm not trying to split my brain and dedicate also to being creative. I make sure that like as far as how I use my day, I dedicate time to real life and I dedicate time to my creative life. And the number one thing that will kill your creativity, I'm telling you right now, the one thing that will kill your creativity is trying to fit in. Like, trying to fit in, trying to, like, live in a way that's accepted, like, that people just, like, understand. That will kill your creativity. And I discovered that because I felt all this pressure, like, even musically, I felt pressure because I'm signed to Sony also as a writer. So when I would write for other acts, I felt this pressure of like, would they say this? Like, can you say this? Like, is this lame? And when you start thinking that way and you start trying to change how like your perspective works, you'll find that your creativity just dwindles and everything becomes kind of expected. So for me, I just made it my thing. I'm not surrounded by many people. I don't have that many friends. Like, I don't have that many outside anythings because I just live my life in like somewhat of my own reality. You know what I mean? Like, I live this kind of just like, yeah, this is how I see the world and this is how I exist in the world. This is how I fit in the world. And maybe I don't fit in the world like, you know, the most, you know, cool, popular like person. Like, maybe, you know, that's not for me, but I fit in my way, you know? And that keeps me sharp. It keeps me creative. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
That was amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, just whatever you do, don't try. Like, don't try to be anything because that just, like, your creativity comes from, like, your unique perspective. That's, like, the magic of it is, like, what you have to offer, that's something that no one else has to offer. So as soon as you start, like, thinking, you know, will people like this? Do people get me? Do people get this? That's when it's, like, you're telling that voice that's only yours to be quiet. You know, you're telling it like, oh, like you're not it. And that's just like, you're done from there.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So I also have a question. Again, I don't know if it's been asked yet, but are you still waiting on that phone call from Bang Young Good?
I'm sure. I'm screaming. Let's go,
I will say on record, I am waiting. I know, we're all sitting waiting. I am waiting on that call. It's funny because, like, over there, I feel like, I mean, in America, I feel like guys are so quick to, like, try to get your number and talk to you.
Yeah.
It's just not the same over there. Like, it's not the same. Like, people are kind of, like, more shy and more, like, reserved. And I think especially, like, of me, because I'm, like, different. They're, like, really kind of like, but I'm not gonna lie, I can't say who, and I can't like elaborate on if I've answered or if I've given it out, but I have had my number asked for. My boy idols. I'm talking like on the extra sly, like on the extra sly backstage, like on the extra sly, like on the like handoff.
Do the water bottle trick where you like wrap your number around the water bottle.
I never heard of that one.
That's what they used to do.
Like the idols, they would just wrap their numbers around the water bottle and give it in like they're trying to support. Like, oh yeah, I'm supporting you. But really, give me
Like, you must be thirsty. You just came off stage, but really I'm the thirsty one trying to.
That's slick.
That is slick. No, they haven't done that. Like, I've just gotten like the straight, like, you know, wild out. Yeah, but I'm not talking one. Like, I'm talking multiple. But I really can't say him. And I also can't say if I have you.
I wanna get to my father's day party.
Yeah, they don't see it. They can't have this. It's true. They don't, like, since I've been out there, I've seen maybe 3
Just
black
one.
people. Like, actually. And it's like when I go to Itaewon, which is like, where all the foreigners are. Yeah, but like, you just don't see diversity over there like you do here.
All right, everybody, apply to study abroad in Korea.
Yeah,
Some Ellen and Thur real
let's
quick.
bring that. People always like, they ask me so much, like, what's your goal? Like, in all the interviews, they're like, what's your goal in K-pop? And like, you must be like excited to be the only one. And it's like, actually, like, I'm not excited to be the only one. Like, that's definitely not the point. Like, the point is, like, the goal is to bring diversity to everything. Like, to show, like, because if you're gonna go somewhere where there's no diversity and bring diversity there, then that just proves that diversity can exist everywhere. So the goal is definitely not to be the only black K-pop idol. The goal is for, there to be a path for many people, of all different ethnicities to come in and, if you're good at what you do, then you're good at what you do, and it's not about how you look, which is funny to say in something like K-pop. So much about how you look.
So much
But,
about
yeah, and I mean, that's something else that I just feel like I don't want to change that about it. It's not about changing it, but like, I do just want, I want it to be about your heart and about your talent, and about your gifts, and really about like just the positivity of what you want to show the world, and not like, oh, like you have to have like this figure and this, it's not, that's not to me what music is. Music is an expression. It's not a physical type. So,
Oh, no, you're fine.
and it's funny because I think people, first off, you guys see me, you see that I'm not like I'm not crazy skinny or something. I'm like constantly being accused now of like losing all this weight. Alex healthy. She's starving herself.
I actually thought she was
Pretty sure she just posted Snapchat with some big
I'm eating just fine. Yeah, but I mean, I was, obviously being vegetarian, I cut out a lot, and then, I didn't want to eat processed foods because everything out there is like super, there's a lot of sugar, and just, I just wanted to be healthier. But people are like talking like it's some extreme weight loss. I went from a 4 to a 2. They're literally acting like I was, I lost like 2 people's worth. Yeah. Talking about, is she healthy?
She's about to pass out.
Yeah, she could have passed out on stage. She must be depressed.
That's true. People just say that a lot. I'm like,
Yeah, I know. And then I even like, I had this horrible, why did I have to have it? What was it? Oh, they were giving me intravenous nutrition because I was like tired just with the schedule and everything before I understood that I basically had to make all my own meals, and I was trying to rely on the managers to, so then they were giving me nutrition because I'm really about that. I never want to be deficient of anything. So I was like, all right, let me make sure I'm getting my nutrition. But then the girl messed up, and instead of like putting it like where there's like a big vein, she tried to put it right here. And she missed once and collapsed a vein. She missed again, collapsed a vein. And then I had bruising coming all around here. And then I'm starting getting comments. Alex is cutting her wrists. She's skinny and she's cutting and she's depressed because everyone's racist and she's oh my god. Like, must we right now? It's so insane, like, where people go with things. Like, can't we just, like, be positive for a second? Like, can't Alex just be over there, dancing and singing and being herself and being happy? Or does she have to be depressed and cutting and, and whitening her skin? That's the other one. They think I'm whitening my skin.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I love her.
She's always
But she always keeps like,
no, whitening her skin. She's like, I'm not whitening. I'm just taking better care of my skin. Like, I don't do that.
Right.
and plus, like,
it's different from over there.
I know who I'm
Yeah.
and it's like, they lighten it.
Yeah. That's true. true. Like when it's their camera, like you'll probably notice the difference. It's like if it's my selfie, like you'll probably notice the difference in the tone than if it's like somebody else is holding the camera, because they have a lot of filters, you know, that like brighten and whiten. But like I hate being accused because like first off it's like,
Isn't it
black
not
isn't
in Korea?
no, it's not, and I'm not even outside. Like that's the point, right? It's freezing cold, and I'm inside the whole day. I get up at 4 a.m. and I'm inside the whole day. Yeah, like it's, and in the summer I get super tan, like I get super dark. But that's the thing. It's like they act like being black is about how dark you are, and I'm like, or they act like me straightening my hair made me not black or something. I'm like, hold on, like, just to be clear, my curls aren't what made me black. That would be my ancestors. That would be my family. And my skin tone, like, they act like black doesn't come in all shades. Like, come on now. You know, and they act like, oh, she wants, you know, it's like, okay, just because you don't think I'm beautiful as is, doesn't mean I don't. Like, just because you wish I'd be whitening my skin, doesn't mean I'm whitening my skin. Sorry. Like, or just because you think if I'm going to be, you know, a black idol, that I need to be a token, that I need to be a stereotypical, what you want to see a black idol being. I'm not going to do that. You know, that's just like, I'm going to go up there and I'm going to be myself. That doesn't change who I am, you know? I just feel like everyone wants to impart their views and impart what, you know, how they feel and impart their insecurities. And it's like, no, like, I'm just going to go ahead and be myself. I'm just going to represent that. And I assure you, we're not using any bleaching agents. Like, please. Oh, wait, I was in the middle of your, like, that just went into a whole thing. Right.
Preach, sister, preach. Slay, slay, slay.
Like, say so authentic to yourself.
Thank
You're
you.
not changing it. Like, you voice your opinion.
Thank you.
So when I see your tweets, I'm like, yes, Alex. Let them know.
You're like, yes, and like the label's like, no. I get a lot of yeses and a lot of no's.
I have a question.
It's important as like as a black idol tweaking or something. Because all black people are different. We're not like one set.
We're not modeling
Stereotype.
Exactly, and I think that's messed up because I actually feel like a lot of people want that for some reason. Like they want to see black be black. Like they want to call it something. Like, you know, or like you could be black and then but she like dresses like a white girl. It's like, what's dresses like a white girl? Like she dresses how she dresses. Like,
I've been watching
but you know what I mean? Like I feel like they want to do that.
Sound like you're lying.
Okay.
And for me, that's cool if like you're ignorant and you haven't been around, but like you know, I'm not gonna cater to that. I'm not gonna like, I can like teach you, I can explain to you, okay, you know, black comes in all shades. I can explain to you, black is not a way of talking, black is not a way of dressing or a way of acting. Like I can explain that, but
One ear, not the other.
and so
How that was like,
They're mad because they couldn't come.
and he was and like he would try to do all this slang, and I'd be like, bro, I don't even talk like this. What is it? Stop.
and this was overwriting to the pen pal. Oh, how awkward.
Because they were texting.
What's good, dog?
It was like, no. They're like, where did you learn this? I don't speak like that.
Please say yo.
Or like the ones that only want to talk about hip hop. I'm like, look, I listen to so much different types of music. Like, don't talk about hip hop with me.
Right.
Especially when I don't listen to Chief Keef. I don't like his music.
Well, that makes fun of you. I love me some Chief Keef.
Like, I will listen to Migos, and literally he's like, yeah, Chief Keef is like, yeah, I know one song, but Migos though. Oh yeah. I'm like, okay, now let me tell you though, I listen to this guy Daniel Caesar. That's more my type. Let's go there, not hip hop. Like that's not the only type of music I like.
Right.
What are you doing?
Yeah, you're right. Like my husband will be like, so you heard about J. Cole's new album?
Like,
You know, because I live up in New Jersey. I live in New Jersey, and apparently people just think I'm ghetto and stuff, and I'm just like, I listen to K-pop on a daily.
like they ask you.
They're like, do you know this rapper? Like, try me. I'm like, who? And they all be looking at me
Knock, knock.
Yeah.
What drama do you watch? Oh, I'm watching Missing 9 right now. Like, how do you know about that?
That's crazy.
Alice?
Yes.
Some people want to hear it. They want to know how to have any idol films outside of these RaNia.
I don't really like. I can't say friends because like I don't have time to like hang out with anyone. You know what I mean? So it's like when I see the idols backstage, like we're all friendly. You know, or they'll be like. I met Amber.
Really?
Yeah. Everybody just choked. They were asking like who I met backstage. Yeah. I met Amber. Yeah, she was so cool and pretty and sweet. She was awesome. And yeah, really good skin.
Yeah.
I was just like, what do you do? Actually, like, skin? What are you doing? With all the makeup they put on us, it's like a struggle. Like I got a rash across. It's just barely going away, but I had this rash across my whole face.
What foundations are they using? Just curious.
Well, I'm using
What foundation?
because they're not doing my makeup.
Yeah. It's in there.
Yeah. I'm using. What am I using right now? I'm using Armani.
Okay, Giorgio Armani.
Yeah, from Sephora.
From Sephora.
Yeah. And I'm blending it sometimes with Escada
Okay.
because I'm paler now. So look, in this crazy, hold on, let me show you this foundation I bought
Yes.
when I was like,
makeup talk.
Yes.
Queen of Sephora. Thank you.
I'm the queen of Sephora. You can be princess.
Okay, I'm Princess of Sephora.
Okay, so this was like my color, like a couple months like before, and then now that's super dark on me, and so then like I got this color.
So now you can't see your face. I'm fine.
Oh, I don't have it.
Alex. Wait.
I don't have, but I have this one. So then I got like a little lighter, and then this one is still even too dark now. So then like
That one's more peachy.
yeah, it's more peachy. But I'll blend, so I'll, like I just have to blend them up now. So I'll blend like the Armani with the Escada because on camera, like you don't want there's like certain foundations that like read like as white, like they matte out and turn. So like Makeup Forever is a good one if you're gonna be on camera. And then I don't use MAC anymore because they test on animals. I didn't realize that. Not about that life. Not about that life. Gosh, like my soft spot for animals just keeps growing like by the day. Like to the point that now every time I see a dog, I get like depressed because I'm like, they're killing dogs, like shelter. And then I'm just like, okay, but you gotta just appreciate the dog in front of you here right now. Not take it there, but man, there's one thing in the world that just gets me down. Okay, wait, let me finish. Meanwhile, I have this foundation just spread on my hand.
You wipe it on the paper.
I've been writing this forever. You say you can wipe it on the paper?
Yeah, we got another
Trademark. I'm gonna give it a fingerprint.
There you go, your contract.
Yeah, we're official.
What part of Texas did you live in?
Dallas?
Okay, because I'm from the Dallas-Fort Worth. I
Really?
graduated in Weatherford. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, I do.
Oh my god, okay.
That's so crazy.
It's tiny and it's like,
Yeah.
So
That's
I
so
just wanted
crazy.
to ask you, because I'm originally from Texas, but I came down here to finish like university, so.
That's crazy. Yeah, I was born in. People are all confused. I was born in Kansas.
Okay.
Raised in Dallas.
Gotcha.
I was in Kansas till I was like 7. So between there and then I moved. Then I've lived in New York, LA. Like when I was a teenager, I moved to New York because that's when I signed my first record deal. And so then from there, LA, and then Korea.
Surprise.
Yep. Thank you so much.
So, I'll finally answer my question. Okay.
Yes.
So, my friend Trinity, she couldn't make it because she like lives like 3 hours away.
Okay.
But she wanted to know like, how did you realize music was for you, and like, what did you do to hone in on your craft?
Oh, that's a good question. I realized music was for me like when I was 5. Honestly, my mom put me in a theater production of Oliver Twist, and the age cutoff was something like 10, and she brought me in there as a 5-year-old, talking about it's okay, like she's really good. And I'm like, what are we doing? Like, I had no clue what was going on. I was like, oh, we're gonna go see Oliver. She's like, no, you might be in Oliver. I'm like, what? And I was like, Mom, how did you know I wanted to? She's like, well, you used to sing all the Disney songs in the car, and you knew all the words, and you were gifted, you know. So I just knew it. I was like, okay. So I did the 22 performances of Oliver when I was 5, and ever since then, I fell in love with the stage. You know, I fell in love with like playing a character, you know, and like letting somebody. I like the idea of letting a story unfold in front of people. It's just it's so cool. Like reality, like you can miss me with some reality. Like if you want reality, like, you know, go to the gas station, you know. That's real. But for me, it's like I fell in love with the fantasy world and giving someone else a fantasy world. And as far as music goes, I started writing when I was 6. I was like just writing songs. My first song was not that good. But, you know, from there it grew and, you know, got more pop sensible as I got older. And for me, it was like I didn't really care about much besides writing music. You know, and I think that's how I knew that that's what I had to follow, was because there was nothing I would rather do than just be at home creating. You know, like I didn't really want to go to parties. I didn't really want to do anything. Like I felt kind of awkward and uncomfortable, like at parties. Still do. But yeah, like it's just weird. Like, and I feel like people are looking at me, but then I'm like, why are you being like? People probably aren't looking at you. You know, like why are you thinking everyone's looking at you? But then I'm like, no, I swear they're looking at me. Like, you know, so. I just wanted to be at home, and like that's where I felt the most myself, was when I would write and when I would sing. And so it's like nothing else really had my attention. And then to hone in on my craft, I'm a practicer. Like I'm not one of those who thinks that like a gift is a gift and that's that. Like I believe that like you can be given like an ounce of a gift and you can develop that into something huge. You know what I mean? Even like a gift doesn't mean like you have a natural talent. Like a gift means you have a passion for something, you know, or like you like something more than most people, or like you see something in a way that other people don't. You know, like a gift could be how you dress. It's like everyone's gonna put together an outfit differently, but it's like, would anyone have put together what you put together today? Like that's a gift, you know, and you could hone that and you could become a stylist based on your vision. Like, you know, so for me, when I chase music, it's like I practice. Like for writing, I look at who the best writers are and I break it down. I break down what makes their songs a hit. You know, like why is that song bigger than that song? And how I can tell who wrote what. And that's how you understand how you have a voice in your music. Where it's like something can be pop sensible and it can be a hit on the radio, but that writer, I know that that's the writer who wrote it. So it's like while it appeals on a mass scale, it has that person's voice. So I studied, okay, let me figure out what the components are to create a hit song and still keep your personal voice, if that makes sense. I like to study. I'm like super nerdy. I like get way too serious about everything. Like if I like something, I'm like obsessively just like learning everything about it. Really.
Yeah. What advice do you have for the people who's currently learning Korean? Because I'm currently learning, so I still have that kind of like you. I'm afraid to speak it, just because I don't want to mess it up or butcher their language.
Yeah. Right. You don't want to like be offensive.
Yeah.
Right. I feel that. My advice is, are you learning from a book?
Yeah, from books and videos and stuff.
Okay, so yeah, I'm learning from a book too. Like I haven't had a teacher at all, so it's just been me, the book, and then just being immersed in the culture. So that makes it easier that I'm hearing it all the time. But for you, if you're not like surrounded by other people who speak.
I have a few friends that are Korean. They're trying to help me, but then I'm like, what?
Right. This is the biggest thing for me. Is I was trying to approach it from like a very like overall sense of like, okay, let me learn the grammatical rules and let me learn. And I was trying to like really approach it like that. And I realized that that's not really necessary, because when it comes down to being conversational in Korean, there are so many exceptions to the rules grammatically. So it's going to take you like a long time to really master all that. But if you just start by like, if you're thinking of something that you can't say in Korean and you're around your Korean friend, just ask them and do that every day. Like if you don't know how to say like, you know, give me a pancake. You know what I mean? Be like, how do you say pancake? And ask them in Korean. You know what I mean? And let them from there tell you in Korean. And then what I'll do is I'll write that down. And then at the end of the day, I'll have a bunch of like new phrases and I'll study them. And that way it's like one word from one phrase, then suddenly that word comes up again somewhere else. And so then you realize, like, oh, shoot, like, I remember that, like, and you can start connecting the dots.
Do you have a problem with, like, the dialect? Because my friend is from the countryside of Korea, while one is actually from Seoul.
Okay.
So when they're teaching me something or saying a word, I'm like, that sounded so different.
Yeah, I actually have a real issue with that because, like, people will, like, okay, kwenchanayo, for example, like, that's okay. Like, that's what that means. That's okay, thanks. Like, they'll say kenchanayo or kwenchanayo.
Yeah.
And I ask them, like, is it kenchanayo or is it kwenchanayo? And everyone gives me a different answer. Like, I remember Tia being like, kenchanayo. And I'm like, okay, kenchanayo, cool. And then I'll say it, and then the manager's like, kwenchanayo. And I'm like, and then I actually looked it up, and I found out that, like, it is actually kwenchanayo, but over time, people just, in terms of saying it fast, it became kenchanayo. So, yeah, I'll get confused. But what you should do when you see that, look it up to clarify that in your head. Because there actually is a right answer. Because, like, that's what kills me. It's like, no. I'm like, it's one or the other. Like, stop telling me it's both. It's not both. It's one or the other. So clarify it for yourself, and then from there, just stick with what you learned. Because, yeah. And then also, like, there's just different pronunciations, like L's and R's become, and that's so confusing. Like, yeah. Or yeah, she's like, she acts like that's a sound, like, that I'm familiar with. She's like, duh, like, no, and I'm like, yeah. I'm like, we don't have that. Like, she's like, oh, yeah. I'm like, just Alex. She's like, Alex. I'm like, just Alex. Alex. Sure. That works too. But it's so funny because they'll say it like, duh. Like, it's not that, it's that. And I'm like, we don't have that. Like, in English, we don't have that sound at all. Right? And that's like a thing now. I just saw that and forgot I did that on purpose. What is that? You have to go? Do we sign or picture or anything? That's horrible. So come. Can I? Whose is this? Can I take a? Can I? Thank you.
Can you sign this too?
Yeah. We're getting creative today. Spell your name for me, babe.
Full name or
Whatever you want written.
YAQUELIN. So it's like Jacqueline.
Like with a Y. That's cute. We're writing on this. Tell her don't kill me. You made me do it.
Remember the car should be around here. All of my pictures.
I don't know your mom's at. My sisters are waiting.
Okay. 1 second. I'm doing that.
There's a video where like this guy was doing.
Do you want to take a picture?
Alright.
She said if you want. Okay.
They just get brighter sometimes. Why not?
Don't worry, got you back. The live stream is so slow. It's just now.
Her brother. I feel like it's gonna rub off just writing, you know. Probably playing while I write.
I think you have to really let it dry. I don't want you to be there. So make sure you don't touch it.
Yeah, that makes me so I'm posting on Instagram.
Yeah, woo, that's 4 phones today. Bye, girl. Bye. Love you. I saw them somewhere. I know. Why didn't they just ask her? Where are you going?
I really feel like I go to our school.
Or like nooning.
This should be a phone case. Top-notch bunny squad.
I feel keep like
Top notch bunny.
Make sure you don't touch it till it dries. I really.
Can you sign the
also
inside
laugh
of
if I
this?
ruined it.
Oh, yeah.
The outside is too slick this time.
Oh, smart, smart.
That's a cute paste, by the way.
Thank you. Five Below. Get all your cases from me.
Top notch bunny.
I want to pull this part from under.
What? Low battery.
Post what? That is
Alex. Yes, babe.
She wants to know if you can post this on your Instagram.
Okay. Oh, I hope it's not getting. Is it okay?
Yeah, it was just trying to.
It was trying to blow. Okay. Oh, are we still Instagram living?
Yeah.
Wow, I totally forgot.
Very angry with you.
Oh my gosh.
So posting racial slurs.
Wait, what are they angry?
Asking a bunch of questions and stuff.
They're just trolls.
Y'all are scaring me.
The army is just like,
The army.
They're coming for us.
watch their new video.
Well, you know what? If they don't want to be here, they could just leave, right? So I'm gonna leave it on just in case people are trying to watch. Okay, let me. This is the one I've been writing. Oh, and everybody say bye. How do this end? Okay.